I'm going to present how to put military creases in your jeans or pants, khakis, depending on what you have. It's a good way to save money without having to send it to the cleaners all the time. And out of all the things that you're taught in the military, when you end up with a class on ironing and sewing and things of that material, you become a little shocked when you think it's all just about war and exercising and PT and all the stuff like that. It's not, because it's a form of discipline that they're teaching you, as well as a sense of pride or neatness that you may need in order to look good when you're out in your uniform if you decide to be out in town. Now, I will start by holding up a small scale version of the jeans that I've already have prepared to sitting out here. One of the keys is taking the seams, looking for the seams on the bottom of the pants, and lining them up in such a manner that they're straight, and the fact that you can actually, if you take your fingers and do it like this, you can run it down the seam to make sure that they're connected or that they're together, so that when you lay them flat, they'll be ready to iron. Now, you should start with the inside leg of the jean to get your crease line started. And one of the things you'll need is, of course, a can of starch to help lay them out, an iron that's prepared, ready to go, warm, sometimes you're going to get it with steam, and also just a simple cup of water. Of the water and the oil mixtures in your finger, that's just natural. You just dip your hand in there, and you just sprinkle it along the crease area of the jeans that you want ironed. Next, you will take your spray starch, of course, and spray it over jean. A light coating at first. We will be doing this again. The key also is to be standing up and make sure you have a good iron. Now, I see a lot of people that have irons and they'll leave them just sitting there like that, and that's how your clothes get burnt. You want to have a slow, steady press the entire time that you're pressing down on the jeans. Now, if you're running along the seam, you can hold your iron there without really looking, and just simply just run your iron back and forth. No real holding or stopping time. It's not going to help you anymore either way. And plus, it also causes flakes on your pants, which is very unsightly, or give you that shiny look that is not very appealing. You can tell it's been to the cleaners and someone hasn't done it right. Once again, I go in a back and forth motion like this with my hand on the other side, and you just stay along the seam and run along the seam of the pants for you. And when you pull them up, you should have what you would see is the starting of a crease. Now, all you have to do is simply flip it over and iron it just like it is, like it was flat from the other side. Once again, using the back and forth motion like this, and along the seam, just slide it back and forth like that. And you'll see a crease in your pants starting to form. And bring this closer just in case you cannot see it. You can see where the crease in your pants is starting to form. Now, I would normally, in order to make sure that they're really stuck in there and there's no chance of them just falling out, I would repeat this process 2 times, each side, each leg. Just notice I didn't put starch on the back side like I did the front side. The second time I go over, I won't put starch on the inside, and I'll put them on the outside to cover, to make sure both sides are covered. Yeah, I almost forgot my water. Just light sprinkles, nothing much. Quick light spray. Now, watch, the key is also in the pressure of the iron And the sprinkling of the water, believe it or not, helps seal it in more than anything else. You won't have to worry about all the flakes and stuff that you would normally get. And it saves you a lot of money from having to go to the cleaners all the time. Plus, it looks good when you walk by people out in public. You have creasing pants. They see you've taken the time to, make sure that you look good, that you was presentable when you went out. I think it's also a good thing to have when you're out on interviews. And also, when you're in the military, pants that have creases in them. Consequences are pretty dire. You end up doing a lot of push-ups, a lot of jumping jacks, and a lot of other exercise that may what you be deemed unnecessary from your normal exercise. This concludes my speech of having a crease in your pants. I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope you've learned something. Thank you.